You've hit $6.5 million. You're pulling in $200,000 annually. And every instinct says it's time to walk away. But there's one number hiding in your portfolio. That determines whether you're actually ready or about to make the costliest mistake of your life. Most people would say yes immediately. $6.5 million sounds like a fortress. At a standard 4% withdrawal rate, that portfolio throws off $260,000 a year, more than you currently earn. On paper, the decision should be made. So why is it so hard? Because walking away from $200,000 a year, even when you don't need it, feels reckless. That salary is an anchor. It's psychological armor. And losing it changes everything about how you see a down market. Let us talk about what's actually at stake. If you work 15 more years at $200,000 a year, that's $3 million in gross income. After taxes, roughly $2 million added to the pile. That's real money. But the flip side is 15 years of your life, traded for wealth you may already have enough of. Here's the first number that matters. If you retire at 50, you could have a 40-year retirement. The 4% rule was built on a 30-year horizon. A 40-year retirement stretches those assumptions. Your money has to work longer, through more market cycles, with no salary beneath you. Now let's talk about sequence of returns risk, the silent killer, that most early retirement math ignores. Sequence risk means the order of your returns matters more than the average. If the market drops 40% in year one of retirement, you're selling assets at the worst possible time to fund your lifestyle. That early drawdown permanently shrinks your portfolio's recovery ability, even if the next 10 years are great. Imagine your $6.5 million drops to $3.9 million in year one. You still need $200,000 to live on. You pull that out of a $3.9 million base. Early sequence risk is the #1 portfolio killer for early retirees, and no salary means no reset button. $6.5 million, 40% crash, $200,000 annual spend. After year one you're at $3.7 million. After year two, still drawing, you're at $3.5 million assuming flat markets. That's the trap. Watching $1 million evaporate on a screen. When you have a paycheck every 2 weeks feels manageable. Watching the same million disappear. When your portfolio is your income, that's a different feeling entirely. Studies show new retirees dramatically underestimate the anxiety of portfolio volatility without earned income. It changes decision-making. It makes people panic sell at bottoms. Panic selling is the true portfolio killer, not the crash itself. If you're a salaried employee in your 30s or 40s watching this, the next 60 seconds is built for you, because this sequence risk problem doesn't just apply to early retirees. Now I want to show you the number most financial calculators hide. The 4% rule assumes you spend 4% of your starting balance every year, adjusted for inflation. Most people pick spending discipline as their retirement safety valve. I think that's a mistake. The real number to model isn't $200,000 a year. It's $200,000 in today's dollars, plus $50,000 to $75,000 in inflation, and healthcare buffer by year 10. That's $275,000 a year by age 60. Let's check that against the portfolio. $6.5 million. At a sustainable 3.5% withdrawal, because we're planning for 40 years, not 30, gives you $227,500 a year. That's below the buffered spending target. The math starts to look tighter than the headline number suggests. And that's exactly why I promised you a turning point. Here it is. The question isn't whether $6.5 million is enough. It almost certainly is. The question is whether cold turkey retirement is the right mechanism. And the answer, almost always, is no. Here's the flip. A 40% market crash in year one is catastrophic. When you're drawing $200,000 a year from a fixed pool, But what if you were only drawing 150,000 because you're earning 50,000 from 10 hours of consulting work a week? Suddenly that crash is survivable. The sequence risk that threatened to cripple your 40-year plan becomes a manageable dip. Let's model the phased exit properly. Scenario 1, full retirement today, drawing 200,000 a year. Scenario 2, phased retirement with 50,000 a year in consulting income, drawing only 150,000 from the portfolio. In Scenario 2, after a 40% crash, your portfolio is at 3.9 million. You draw 150,000. You're still growing, not shrinking. The math difference over 5 years is staggering. The phased exit also solves the psychological anchor problem. You still have earned income. You still have professional identity. You still have structure to your week. But you've cut your working hours by 75% and recaptured the majority of your freedom. 90% of retirement at 10% of the sacrifice. Here's the consulting math. A $200,000 salary means you have marketable expertise. A 10-hour consulting week at $200 to $300 an hour generates $80 to $120,000 a year. Compound is the only free lunch in finance. And this is a 3 to 5 year free lunch worth $500,000 or more. 6.5 million, untouched for 5 years. Growing at a conservative 7% becomes $9.1 million. You reduced your sequence risk to near zero, you kept professional income. And you turned 6.5 million into 9.1 million. That's the realist's path, not the fantasy of quitting cold turkey. And not the trap of working 15 more years out of fear. Now let's talk about what Act 3 actually looks like on a calendar. Year 3, with real spending data in hand, decide whether to extend the phase or fully exit. By year 5, your portfolio has compounded, your sequence risk window has closed, and you're entering full retirement with more money and more certainty than you had at day 1. The math at the end of this 5-year phase is hard to argue with. Starting portfolio, 6.5 million. 5 years of 7% growth, drawing only 150,000 a year. Because consulting covers the rest. Ending portfolio, approximately 8.8 million. And you spent 5 years doing 10 hours of work a week, not 45. The realist's path, phased exit at 50. Full retirement at 55 doesn't just preserve 6.5 million. It builds it toward 9 million. It eliminates sequence risk in the 5 highest risk years. It captures 90% of retirement freedom while the portfolio compounds. The cold turkey retirement fantasy costs this person 2.3 million in potential wealth and exponentially more psychological stress. Most people think quitting is the bold move. The bold move is engineering the exit so smartly that the portfolio barely notices you stopped working. Here's your action step for this week. Write down 3 things: your current employer or industry network, the consulting or advisory work you could realistically offer for 10 hours a week, and the annual income that consulting would generate. Broke is a math problem. Staying stuck at a job you don't need is also a math problem, just one, with a less obvious solution. The person who asked this question already won the wealth game. The only question is whether they play the exit intelligently. They have $6.5 million and asked whether to quit the $200,000 job. The answer is, quit the 45-hour week. Keep 10 hours of income, let the portfolio compound for 5 years, and walk into full retirement at 55, with $9 million instead of 6.5. That's not settling. Now go build it.